Children, so we learned about the lesson rocks and minerals. So you learned about rocks, different types of rocks, minerals, uses of natural resources and how to conserve these natural resources. Now we will go to the exercise part of this lesson. So coming to the first exercise, exercise A. What is exercise A here? Answer the following questions. Let us see which is the first question over here. The first question is, how are rocks made of? So how are rocks made of, children? Answer is, rocks are made up of minerals. Rocks contain minerals. The crust of the earth is covered with rocks. Earth crust is covered with rocks. So that is the answer. First question, how are rocks made of? Rocks are made up of minerals. The crust of the earth is covered with rocks. Now coming to the second question. Second question is, how are igneous rocks formed? So there are different types of rocks you learned, and among them one is igneous rock. So how are igneous rocks formed? Answer, when the magma cools down, the liquid material begins to solidify into minerals of different sizes. These minerals formed deep inside the earth crust are known as igneous rocks, and this is how igneous rocks are formed. Okay. So the first question is, how are rocks made of? So answer, rocks are made up of minerals. The crust of the earth is covered with rocks. Second, how are igneous rocks formed? Answer, when the magma cools down. Magma is the molten rock. Yes, when the magma cools down, the liquid material begins to solidify into minerals of different sizes. These minerals formed deep inside the earth crust are known as igneous rocks. Okay. Yes, children. So coming to the next question, question number 3. How are sedimentary rocks formed? So the second type of rock you learned about is sedimentary rocks. So how are sedimentary rocks formed? Answer, sedimentary rocks are formed in 4 ways. They are as follows. First, by deposition of the remains of other rocks. By the deposition of the remains of other rocks. Second, accumulation and consolidation of sediments. Small pieces of rocks. Accumulation of those sediments. Third, deposition of biogenic activity, the living organisms. Then last one, precipitation of solution. So these are the 4 ways by which you get sedimentary rocks. Now coming to the next question, the 4th one. What are the uses of coal? Yes, coal. What are the uses of coal? Answer, coal is used in many ways. It is used as fuel in railway engines, to produce thermal power, to make steam for heating, then to generate electricity. These are the main uses of coal, to generate electricity, to generate heat in many industries. In many industries like steel industry, cement industry, everywhere we use coal to generate heat. So question number 3, how are sedimentary rocks formed? Answer, sedimentary rocks are formed in 4 ways. They are as follows. First one, by deposition of the remains of other rocks. Second, accumulation and consolidation of sediments. Third, deposition of biogenic activity. Fourth one, precipitation of solution. Then 4th question, what are the uses of coal? Yes, you have already learned about its uses. It's a natural resource, isn't it? Yes, so answer, coal is used in many ways. It is used as fuel in railway engines to produce thermal power, to make steam for heating and to generate electricity. Okay? Yes, children. So coming to the next question, question number 5. What are the uses of petroleum? Yes, so petroleum is another natural resource. So answer is petroleum is used to travel around. Then in instrumental that help in saving lives. Then in food supplies and consumer products. So petroleum is used in food supplies and all the products which we are using nowadays consists of petroleum. Then 6th question, write about the conservation of natural resources. How to conserve, how to preserve these natural resources. Answer, we must conserve our natural resources to increase the longevity and usage. We need to use these natural resources again and again, right? We have to increase its longevity. We can conserve them by using them rationally without wastage, increasing and sustaining the yield. Continue to use, we need to continue the usage of that. Restoring the resources, restoring it, taking it to the former stage, or to improve the condition, protecting the resources from exploitation. Without exploiting, we need to use this natural resources. And reuse of materials, just like recycling. So these are the ways by which we can conserve the natural resources. So the 5th question, what are the uses of petroleum? Answer, petroleum is used to travel around. Wherever we go, we need petroleum. Petrol, isn't it? In instrumental, petroleum helps in saving lives, is instrumental in saving, that help in saving lives in food supplies and consumer products. Then the last question, write about the conservation of natural resources. Answer, we must conserve our natural resources to increase the longevity and usage. We can conserve them by using them rationally, increasing and sustaining the yield, restoring the resources, protecting the resources from exploitation, then reuse of materials, etc. Okay? Yes, children. So coming to our next exercise. Next exercise, exercise B. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. So there is a clue kit given at the end of the fill up the blanks in your textbook. What I have written here above this fill in the blanks, so that you can see it clearly. Okay. So let us see what are the words given in the clue kit. Yes, the first word given here in the clue kit is petroleum, Petroleum, petroleum. Then slate, Slate, slate. Then limestone, Limestone, limestone. Tree, Three. Then last word given in the clue kit is rocks, Rocks. So using these words in the clue kit, you have to fill up each blank. Okay. So our first fill up the blank is dash are made of minerals. Yes. So among the clue kit, which is the right answer here? Dash are made of clue kit. Yes. Yes, children. So the first one, rocks are made of minerals. Now second, there are dash kind of rocks. Yes. How many types of rocks you learned? Different kinds of rocks you learned. Igneous, then sedimentary and metamorphic. So how many? Yes, there are, this is the answer, 3 kinds of rocks. 3, Three. There are 3 kinds of rocks. Then third, dash is a sedimentary rock. Among this, can you say which one is a sedimentary rock? Example for sedimentary rock? Yes, limestone. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. Limestone. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. Then fourth, dash is metamorphic rock. Among this, which is a metamorphic rock? Yes, the answer is slate. Slate is a metamorphic rock. S-L-A-T-E, slate. Slate is metamorphic rock. Then fifth one, the last one, dash is formed from the remains of plants and animals in the sea. Yes, the answer is petroleum. Yes, petroleum is formed from the remains of plants and animals in the sea. P-E-T-R-O-L-E-U-M, petroleum. So the first one is dash are made of minerals. Answer, rocks. Second, there are dash kinds of rocks. There are 3 kinds of rocks. Third, dash is a sedimentary rock. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. Fourth, dash is metamorphic rock. Answer, slate. Slate is an example of metamorphic rock. Last one, dash is formed from the remains of plants and animals in the sea. Answer, petroleum. Okay, children? Children, coming to the next exercise, exercise C. Write yes or no for the following statements. So given are few statements. You have to read the statements and check whether the given statement are right or wrong. If the statement is right, then statement is correct, then you can write S in the bracket. If the statement is wrong, then write no in the brackets. So first statement, there is only one type of mineral in a rock. Is that statement correct? No, isn't it? There are 2 or more than 2 minerals in a rock. So there is only one type of mineral in a rock is a wrong statement. So write no in the brackets. N-O, no. N-O, no. You have to write no in the brackets. Then second, you are likely to find lots of igneous rocks near volcanoes. What about this statement? Is it true or false? Or is it correct or wrong? You are likely to find lots of igneous rocks near volcanoes. When molten rock, magma comes out. Sometimes, yes, it can lead to volcanic eruption also. So this statement is true, correct. So you can write yes in the square box. I mean in the brackets. Okay, children. So you are likely to find lots of igneous rocks near volcanoes is a correct statement. So write yes in the brackets. Y-E-S. Yes. Y-E-S. Then third one. Fossils are found in metamorphic rocks. What about this statement? Fossils are found in metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed due to the heat and pressure, isn't it, of igneous and sedimentary rocks. So fossils are found in metamorphic rocks is a wrong statement. So write no in the brackets. N-O, no. Then fourth one, metamorphic rocks are formed from soil and small rocks. What about this statement? Metamorphic rocks are formed from soil and small rocks. It is a wrong statement because it is formed due to the heat and pressure of the igneous and sedimentary rocks. You know already. So this is a wrong statement. So you can write no in the brackets. N-O, no. Then what about the last one? Fifth one, coal is a kind of rock. Is that a correct statement? Coal is a kind of rock. Yes, it is a correct statement. Then you can write S in the bracket. Y-E-S. So the first one, there is only one type of mineral in a rock. Is a wrong statement, so no. Second, you are likely to find lots of igneous rocks near volcanoes. It is a correct statement, so write S in the brackets. Third, fossils are found in metamorphic rocks. Is a wrong statement, so write no in the brackets. Fourth, metamorphic rocks are formed from soil and small rock is a wrong statement, so write no in the brackets. And last one, coal is a kind of rock. It is a true statement, so write yes in the brackets. Okay. Yes, children. So our next exercise is exercise D. Scientists discovered layers of sedimentary rocks in a place that was once a seabed. The question I am reading is this one. Scientists discovered layers of sedimentary rocks in a place, and it was a seabed, sea floor, ocean floor we say. They also discovered several fossils in the layers. So they discovered some fossils, several fossils. Fossils are the remains of plants and animals, isn't it? Yes. So they discovered several fossils also. Which fossils do you think will be older? Those found in the top layers or those found in the bottom layers? Why? So our question is, which fossil do you think will be older? That those found in the top layers or bottom layers? So you have to answer this. Yes, so answer is the oldest layers are on the bottom and the youngest layer are on the top. Oldest layer are on the bottom. So our question is, which fossils do you think older? So older layers are where it will be there on the bottom. So first sentence itself we got the answer. The oldest layer are on the bottom and the youngest layers are on the top, because sediments sometimes include once living organisms. Sedimentary rocks often contains a lot of fossils. So sedimentary rock often contain lot of fossils because sediments include, sometimes it include this living organisms, as we already learned in the lesson, due to biogenic activity, that is this one. Okay, so there are layers of rocks. Sediments means small layers of pieces of rock. So it also contains living organisms. So it contains lot of fossils. Fossils are once living organisms that have been turned into rock. Yes, fossils are once living organisms after many years turned into rocks. In which the shape or form of the organism can still be seen. Yes, so scientists discovered layers of sedimentary rocks in a place that was once a seabed. They discovered sediments in a place, so it was a seabed, means ocean floor, under the ocean or the sea. They also discovered several fossils in that layers. So which fossils do you think will be older? Those found in the top layers or those found in the bottom layers, and why? That was the question. So our answer is the oldest layers are on the top, on the bottom. Oldest layers are on the bottom and the youngest layers are on the oldest layers are on the bottom and the youngest layers are on the top. Oldest layers are on the bottom, youngest layers are on the top. Because sediments sometimes include once living organisms. Sedimentary rocks often contains a lot of fossils. Fossils are once living organisms that have been turned into rock, in which the shape or form of the organism can still be seen. Okay? Children, so coming to the next question. Exercise E, complete the table. So here in the table they have given two tabular columns, rock and type of rock. Rock names they have given already. You have to write which types they belong to. Okay, so rock, slate. Slate is an example for metamorphic rock. The rock, I already told you, metamorphism means change or modification. So due to some heat and pressure of igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks, it undergoes some changes and we get this, or it leads to the formation of metamorphic rock. And slate is an example for metamorphic rock. So slate, which type of rock it is? Metamorphic, METAMORPHIC, metamorphic rock. And mudstone, it is slate, it's a mud stone. Then second, gneiss, G-N-E-I-S-S, the way to pronounce it is gneiss. Okay, gneiss is also an example of metamorphic rock. It is schist, we say, converted basalt, we say schist. Then third is marble. Marble is another example of metamorphic rock. It is actually the limestone, marble. Then last, quartzite. Yes, it's a metamorphic rock and called sandstone. So slate, metamorphic rock, mudstone, and gneiss, metamorphic rock, schist, marble, metamorphic rock, limestone, and quartzite is a metamorphic rock of type sandstone. Okay, children, so our last exercise is exercise F. Look at the images and name them. So given a few images in your textbook, you can see few images and you have to name what they are. Okay, so let us see the first one. Yes, see the first image here. What is that? Can you identify? It's a kind of stone. Yes. What is it? Yes, it is marble. Okay, first images of a marble, M-A-R-B-L-E, marble. Yes. Then coming to the second image, see the second image here. Yes, you can see the second image. You have to name what it is. Yes, what it is? It is a slate. See the color? Yeah, slate, S-L-A-T-E, slate. Now see the third image. Here comes the third image. Yes, see what it is. The third one is quartzite. We say quartzite. Already you learned, isn't it? Quartzite, Q-U-A-R-T-Z-I-T, quartzite. Third image is quartzite. Then fourth image. Coming to the fourth image. Yes, what it is? It is a sandstone. Yes, sandstone, metamorphic rock, sandstone, S-A-N-D-S-T-O-N-E, sandstone, isn't it? Yes. Then next, the second last image. Can you see the image here? Yes, what is it? Yes, it is called as conglome, C-O-N-G-L-O-M-E. It is a kind of hardened clay. It's a rock only formed from hardening the clay and is used for roads and buildings. We use this. Okay, this conglome we say C-O-N-G-L-O-M-E. Then the last image. Yes, can you see the last image, children? Yes, it is shale, S-H-A-L-E, shale we say. This is also a sedimentary rock. Yes, it is used as brick, tile, and for tiles and all. It is shale, S-H-A-L-E. So the first image is of a marble. First image is marble, and the second image is of a slate. Now third image, it is a quartzite. Third one. Fourth image, it is of sandstone. Then fifth one, conglome, and the last image is of a shale, S-H-A-L-E, shale. Okay. Yes, children, next is time to do project work. So let us see what is the project work given here. On a map of India, mark in black the places from where we get coal, and in red the places from where we get petroleum. So on a map of India, you have to mark in black color what the places from where we get coal. There are some places where we get coal. That places you have to mark in black color in India map. At the same time, where we get petroleum, that also you have to mark on India map, but in red color. That is the first project given here. Second is collect the pictures of various monuments such as Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Charminar, etc. and write about the rocks used in constructing these old monuments. These are the old monuments. Taj Mahal is very famous, you know. Red Fort, you know. Charminar in Hyderabad, Red Fort, New Delhi, Taj Mahal near Agra, Delhi, that all you know. Yes, Shah Jahan built for her wife Mumtaz, that is Taj Mahal. Full Taj Mahal is covered with marble stones. In marble only he made all full Taj Mahal that we know. The whole thing is made up of marble. So you have to write about the rocks which are used in the construction of these old monuments. Just as I said, example, Taj Mahal, marble, like that. Red Fort, with which rock they have made up of, and Charminar also, with which rock they made up of. So this you have to write. Okay, you have to cut the pictures of these monuments and you have to write about the rocks used in the construction of these famous monuments. Next is life skills. Okay, life skills. Interest in marble facts. Wow, marble is primarily white, that we know. It's white in color, but can some in other colors as well. Marble usually we see in white, but there are marbles which are in another colors also. Back in ancient times, you could easily tell where a piece of marble came from by looking at its color. By looking at its color itself, in ancient times we can easily tell this is a piece of marble. Marble has been used to make statues and provide flooring since ancient times. From olden days onwards, we use marble to make statues and also for flooring. We have seen many floor. Nowadays we know most of the houses flooring with marble. White marbles are there. Some marbles comes in pink, red color. Yes. Plaster fresco has been used as a marble replacement when marble is too expensive to use. When marble is too expensive, if it is not affordable, that time they use plaster fresco used as fresco. They used, instead of marble, they use this thing as a replacement when it was too expensive. When marble is too much expensive, they use this thing, plaster fresco, instead of marble. The Taj Mahal in India is made entirely of marble. A few minutes back we told about this, right? Taj Mahal in India is made entirely, completely out of marble stone. That is, these are the few marble facts in the life skills. Okay, yes children, so we have done with the exercises also. So go through the lesson once, read once or twice the lesson, rocks and minerals, understand the lesson, then go to the exercise part and view the exercise first, see the questions, answers, fill in the following blanks, yes or no questions, everything, and learn it well and be ready for your exams. Okay.